paying attention really before, so he doesn't really take notice of the door being slightly.
I'm gonna go upstairs, all quiet.
Sneaky snake.
Sneaky.
Or move silently in this game.
Yep.
Sneaky snake.
Snake.
Sneaky snake.
That's a snake.
Where's my sneaky snake? Where's my sneaky snake? Oh yeah, it's move silently.
Move silently. So.
That's right. Because this is a different game. Oh, a lot.
2.
That's a lot more than
9 plus 18.
All right.
27.
Thank you, Ethan. I've missed your math.
You smell that bag?
Yes.
Okay. At least you're honest.
Well, I smelled the dice inside the bag, but most likely it was smelling the bag. Collar dash.
Alright, so you managed to get upstairs without him taking note. I was flinching well before you threw that, but or at the very least, as far as you know, he made no sign that he had noticed you.
What is that?
It's exotic, but so he comes to the door and he opens it a little bit more. Again, not fully open, but
like I said, I'm about like 10 or so feet away from the door.
well, I mean, see, I am missing a ring.
Much already.
Sorry, what?
I am missing a ring. What did the ring that you found? What did it look like?
Oh,
Sure.
oh, it's around here somewhere. Just go ahead and describe the one you know you're missing.
I mean, it goes on my ring finger. Gold.
Yes.
Has a stone on it.
Oh,
right?
I think I know.
That's the one you found, right?
I believe it is. Why don't you come over and verify it for me, please?
Come over.
Yes, I mean.
All right. Closes the door fully, and you can hear locks moving. So before he opens up the door and he comes out, and like I said, he's a taller sized man. And he's not overly built, but he does have some muscle mass to him. So, slightly hunched over. His skin's it's not gray, but he doesn't have much. He hasn't been getting much sun, right? So you can tell that he's been inside quite a bit. He has some thick bags underneath his eyes, and he's balding up top. No facial hair. His clothes are passable. Like, they're not like extravagant clothes or anything, but it's not farmer's clothes. They're decent. His the shoes that he wears, as far as you can, they look overly big and heavy. So, like most people would have like simple cloth shoes or boots or something. His look, like, it looks like he is wearing boots, but like I said, the boots look significantly bigger than what he should be wearing. It's a size where
You are fixed on these boots.
yeah,
They're cool boots.
Boots?
Well, I mean, it's one thing for me to just be like, oh, they're big boots. I'm trying to. I couldn't remember like the actual name of the type of boots that they would make.
20. 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they high top boots or what are they?
What are you talking about?
Like where the bottom part of the boot's like overly tall.
Oh, so they get folded back over? Like pirate boots?
No.
You're like this.
Like I don't know. Well, that's why I was trying to figure out like the
Boots.
wording.
So he's wearing boots.
Think
to
like
give him extra
Frankenstein's
height.
boots. There we go. It's fine. Yeah. And he's already a tall, large man, so I mean it's the added height and everything from those as well.
Well, I start just rummaging through my bag, acting like I'm looking for the ring.
He's like he comes close. There's still a bit different. Like he does leave the doorway and stuff. He'd still be about 5 feet away from you and stuff. Looks like he's trying to crane himself a bit more to kind of see the distance is making it difficult for him and stuff. But he's trying to look over his shoulder to see what you're looking for, like what you're looking through and everything. He seems real fidgety though. At the same time, you can kind of tell that he's interested. He's wanting what you're talking about and everything, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be out here. So.
Well, I just rummage for as long as I can stall and just. Oh, I just had it a minute ago. Just a sec. It's probably at the bottom of the bag.
Am I going to be doing anything upstairs? I mean,
I'm
that's why
getting
he's
ready.
stalling.
I'm getting ready to. Well, I'm rolling to see if you roll bluff. Like no matter what, you're going to have a bit of time. But I'm just saying, like how long it's actually going to buy you.
That would be a 24.
Alright. He seems to completely accept what you're selling and what
You
you're
can
buying.
lie?
So.
You're a paladin.
I can't lie very well, but when I roll a 19,
I wasn't lying.
Yes, he was.
It was not
the ring is
exactly
actually in my
telling the
pocket, it's not in my
truth.
bag, Ethan. I am lying.
But like I said, he
how you look at it.
completely believes what you're saying.
Ugh.
Okay, so then on to what?
Her body is so gross. I was looking at boots.
Oh, no.
Body is just gross.
Who wants to see a straw?
It's not even a straw. Her fucking bones just don't want to be in that shape.
What?
Okay,
More
so while he's
material.
stalling, you make your way upstairs.
Oh,
You
so
go.
cute.
At the top of the stairs, it starts off. It's a, the lid. What are you looking for? It's at the top of the stairs. It comes to a fairly short hallway. There's 2 doors to your left side. Oh, I forgot what I drew. Okay, 1 door to the left side, 1 door in front of you. There's also a window to your right. Sorry.
Stretch it out real quick.
Yeah, I just didn't have before.
I dropped a 4-sider.
Oh, God.
The immediate response is, oh god.
That's dangerous. I mean,
6-sider is one thing.
Got it. I
4-sider.
got it. Crisis averted.
You're always dropping them 4s.
Still not
The room,
nervous.
the door
This one there.
to your left is slightly open. The room.
Peek in.
Oh, all right. It's a bedroom.
Anything in there?
Uh,
Anybody in there? Any bodies in there?
It's also in a state of upheaval. The bed is the only thing out of all the stuff in the room that looks like it has been untouched. It's made completely. There's nothing on it. there's also a thin layer of dust on it as well.
Next room.
All right, the next room that you go to is...
Expediting this. Let's go.
How dare you? I spent a couple seconds drawing this map.
I know, that's why I'm having you explain it instead.
All right, the room in front of... the room to the front of you, it's a simple office. There's not much to it. It doesn't even look like it's been used at all and stuff.
But it's not this heaved at all.
No,
It's just covered in dust.
Yeah, it's
Next room.
just a desk and a chair in there, really. The next room, it appears to be some sort of makeshift meeting hall. There's a long table with several chairs in front of it. You can see on the far end that there's a couple sets of shelves, and you can't see anything. It rounds about.
I'll go look.
Okay. There's a chest in there as well. So
has it been opened, or is it? Looks like
it has a large lock on it. It does not appear to have been opened, but it does look like it's been moved and stuff. Everything else, like the bedroom and stuff, has dust on it except for the chest.
Gonna lock the door.
All right. You said lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a fairly simple lock and stuff. It's nothing that'll keep anything out for long, but
Can I barricade it too?
yes.
Like a chair?
You can do the chairs, or if you have the strength, you can attempt to do one of the shelves and stuff in it.
Let's give the shelf a try.
All right.
15.
You're able to. It takes a little bit of effort, but it's not overly heavy. I mean, they're wood shelves. But you're able to move it in front of the door. It just takes a little bit of time.
I'm gonna try open lock on this.
All right.
I'm gonna like inspect it for any like.
Oh, okay. For like
doodads
traps
first,
or anything.
yeah. But then I wanna.
There's no traps that you're able to discern. It seems like besides the lock is extremely heavy. Besides it, the rest of it's a pretty standard metal chest.
Pick it.
All right.
$20. I have really good thief skills. I rolled an 11.
Oh.
By the way.
Then yes, yeah. I mean,
I am the master of unlocking, just to throw it out there.
You really did live up to the name.
After a little bit of time, there's a loud, well, not like loud, but you can clearly hear
Strike of lightning in the background.
What was that
noise?
You can clearly hear the lock. You get past the lock, so
There's a thunderous sound because there was an alarm spell, and it just makes it.
Oh my god!
Someone open the chest!
There's just like a little gnome in there trying to sleep. It.
Help me!
You gotta help me. I was large once. Took my legs.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna carefully open it with not my hands. Because mimics, man. Forever mimics.
I'll use my feet. It's
like anything, like a stick, my sword, I don't care as long as it's not my hands.
She can't use her feet. How's she gonna run away?
Hey!
Be like George, you can try and crawl.
No, Georgie!
Oh,
Not Georgie! Fucking Georgie planted a drain. He had it coming.
Yeah. Like, I heard a lot of people go like, you know, that old lady just kind of looked at Georgie and kind of like, there's that kid playing by the drain again. Anybody else would have been like, what are you doing by that drain? Especially because apparently it's really easy to pull somebody right into the drain. Either Georgie was abnormally small or that drain was abnormally large. Either way, he shouldn't have been by it. So it was
especially during that
rainstorm. It was a paper boat.
I think
Bill can make another
went
one.
over this already.
Yeah. But you're able to. What type of sword do you have and stuff? Because that will actually affect if you can use it. well to open up.
No, I have a quarterstaff. I just use the quarterstaff.
Okay, yeah, you can the quarterstaff.
I forgot I had a quarterstaff.
You'll be able to
Apparently I have a
nudge
quarterstaff.
you'll be able to nudge it in, kind of pry it open. Yeah, it's. I mean, it opens after a little bit of work and stuff. It's inside. From what you can see, it looks like quite a few documents of varying ages. There's
Take everything.
all right.
I want it all. It's mine now.
She's got the rights
What are
to
you
the
going to
town.
carry? I mean, there's more besides the documents.
Poor
and stuff,
adventurer
but,
who hasn't
what
been
are you
here in
gonna
a
be
while.
carrying? And
Hold on. Hold on.
take your time.
She has all the tax papers for the town.
We're not at the finances house.
I still have the keys to a house I sold.
And that's also
That's gonna pay off one day, I swear to God.
and that's also where you have that gold ring that you were.
Oh, yeah.
So because it was his signet ring, so
I ruined the guy's life.
you sure did.
Oh, there is where I have my signet ring. Oh no, that's my signet ring.
You
Not the
have
one
your
I sold.
own, but
This is on my wagon. I don't need to see what's on my wagon.
Pop, pop, pop,
I have
pop,
a
pop,
empty
pop.
pouch, as it turns out.
all right. You like just an empty pouch.
It's...
Wait, what type is? Do you have the belt of many pockets or like? No.
No, I have a
Okay.
backpack.
Okay. Oh well, that'll work too. You will just from the documents alone that are in this chest, the backpack will be full of the documents, and there are other things in the chest as well.
I got a backpack and 3 pouches, so.
Okay. The other things that are in the chest, there's a small little like ring box. There is.
Did we have a bag of holding at one point? Or was that something we were working
I
on?
think that was
I
something you
don't
were
have one.
working on. I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think we have one yet.
They're expensive.
They are. That was on our to-do list. Couldn't remember if we had one yet or not. I'd totally have that written down though, because I have like literally cases and barrels and chests and wagons. I'd have it written down. I'd have to have it written down.
But there's like a small little ring box, like how the normal, like I don't know the actual word of it, but yeah, will you marry me? That kind of fun.
You made Jacob stay.
I've been waiting
Oh
all
my
of 10
God.
minutes for this.
There's a small little
dare
stationary writing set. There is a orb and there's a bound leather book. The book looks pretty haphazardly made. I mean, the leather is nice, but it looks like somebody who didn't know quite what they were doing put it together. So,
Someone with a tan.
Please tell me you're actually writing the things down you're stealing.
oh no. Adam is so.
By the way,
bored
our person that
tonight.
was supposed to come is not coming.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I didn't show up.
Not you.
You weren't even supposed to come.
Let's see. Dacumantes. Ring.
We came to
case.
return a ring and ended up with 2.
Case.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Ring. Case.
But we may very well
That-
end up with
Well, you might.
Open it up.
Documentes. What else?
There was an orb in there.
Oh god, orbs. Nothing ever ends well with orbs. I already have a magic orb.
I didn't say this was magic.
It's an orb. Shared a word.
He could have been really gullible, and somebody could have said, "You want to buy a magic ball?" And
The last orb gave me 1 strength, so I mean it was pretty cool.
so why are you complaining?
Continue.
And then a crudely bound leather book.
Crude bound the cruelty book.
Not a cruelty book.
Book
On it
cruelty.
says, "Book of vile darkness." What?
What is this?
There's no way anything could go
You
wrong.
said leather. It's a cruelty book. Peter would be so upset.
PETA doesn't exist in this world. I would have long since been dead.
Okay.
This Tarosk is our friend, and we should respect it.
Okay.
That's all that's in the chest. So.
Anything else? Anything around? Worth noting.
I mean, again, on the shelves, there's random assortment of stuff. It seems the shelves in here are far more precise. It's not as random as the ones downstairs. Like downstairs, it seemed like
a mess.
It seemed like my shelves over there is like, okay, here's a couple of books, and then a random figurine, and then just a whole lot of just like doodads were just thrown on the shelf. Up here, it seems more like, okay, some of it's like this one's focusing more on art pieces. This has more books on it. I get there are still some just random stuff on there, but it seems far more stuff seems more like it belongs on the. And there's a couple of plates and some untouched papers and inkwell and pen on the table.
I'm gonna relock the chest.
All right.
Stop it!
Don't sign your name.
Now,
You've already ditched us.
That was just him. I'm really sorry, I can't make it. Fuck you. But all right, you relock the chest. I mean, it's not locked. I said it's not difficult. It's just locked.
Is there any attic?
No, because it's just the ground floor and then up here. So.
Could have a fucking magic attic. Don't.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna see outside the window. Is he out there still?
Yes, he is. Well, you'd have to, in order to see him, you'd have to come to the bedroom.
I'm gonna fix the shelf then.
Okay, that's drag back.
That's a really far shelf.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I didn't realize how far it was. That was a lot of wasted effort.
Should have just grabbed a chair.
Well, I mean, it's one of the things.
I'm gonna.
They both would have worked. The shelf would, like, it works better because it weighs more than the chair. You can, but yeah.
I'm gonna, I guess, do a once over the entire room, then skedaddle out the back window.
All right. What is that? You're just looking through the room.
Just a quick once over for anything else I can add to my bag.
Besides, if you're wanting to grab anything off of the shelves, you could, but
anything of noticeable, like out of the ordinary.
We'll make a roll. See if you can spot it.
What am I rolling?
Surge.
Search.
See if you can spot it. Roll search.
30. No. I think I'm at. Math. So I think I'm at 27 again. 19 plus 8.
Yes, that's 27.
19 plus 8.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You're slipping up.
Good.
I didn't even hear the thing. I was like,
You repeated after me.
But
I was just making sure those were the correct numbers.
there is
Measure twice.
It's fine. It's fine. We got the answer.
The answer was had.
There is a glass case on one of the shelves, and it has a bejeweled skull. So.
Fuck that, I'm leaving. Shit, I can't. I would totally take it. I hate myself.
Bring on the dimmy witch. Bring on the dimmy.
Oh god, I'm gonna have like terrible fucking flashbacks to my first fucking game.
It's not a human skull, by the way.
I don't fucking care.
Dimmy witches don't have to be human.
I'll take it
Alright.
very carefully. Not touch it.
Are you taking the
I don't know.
Because it's in like a display, like a small little...
Yeah, sure, I'll
glass.
throw it underneath my arm.
This is a retired adventurer. It's gotta be a dimmy witch.
It's fucking scary. I can see the bedazzled skull. It just flashbacks to what wiped out my entire first party when I first started gaming. Son of a bitch! not even the worst thing in the fucking game. Like, everybody has their one thing. My fucking thing is fucking demolitions.
At least yours is like something that you should be scared about.
Fuck
Mine's freaking giant rats.
Oh, no. Like,
Not even
villages.
dire rats, just giant rats.
This was a party full of people who are fairly new to it. And we're like, oh, look, a skull. This is pretty cool. Let's go touch it. Proceeded to all have our souls. Like, I think me and one other character lived. We just kind of left and never went back. It's like, we're done. Party done.
Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth.
Party on. Garth, party on. But alright. Okay, so you then you said you're going out one of the back windows then? Alright. Yeah, you're able to scale your way down. You're acrobatic enough that it's not even that difficult for you, so you don't even have to make a roll.
Got a 20 dexterity.
Again, I said you're acrobatic enough that I know it's not difficult.
It's my 2 power stats. It's my dexterity and my intelligence. My power stats. Everything else, I'm average.
No.
It's not.
Apparently.
Alright, so you make that. Alright. I mean, how are you going to signal to him to let him know so that way he can...
I'm gonna, like, stick off and hide in the...
book out and just, he'll eventually figure it out.
I mean...
Eventually, like, you would come to
I'm
a
gonna go
point
the long way around, I suppose. I mean, long way around. Did we bring the wagon? I don't remember.
We just walked out
You
here.
walk.
I'm gonna put it in my saddlebags, though, once I get the long way around and once one dude turns away and starts walking back to his house.
Okay. Well, when you come
His
back
house.
around,
The house.
like, there's the large oak tree, like I said, it's up front. Jacob's character would be about here, and he'd be about here. They're facing that way, so if you go the long way, come around and he wouldn't notice you. So,
Trying to get me to kill this motherfucker?
but you said you didn't want him to notice you. So,
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I don't know how things are going.
You can backstab him.
I'm trying to get to my horse to drop off my load because I'm going to be encumbered in a fight.
Oh yeah. I know. It takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to get your horse to be able to put away your Gallagher will wash after all this stuff for you and stuff.
Good boy.
So will the goblin.
Sweet boy. Good boy, sweet boy.
And then, like you said, you're making your way back there to the right. All right. Roll spot check. See if you can notice her out there. I'm going to get to you in just a second.
That's fine.
7.
You did not notice her, so she's going to mysteriously appear to you as well. All right, you make it there. How are you? Like, are you just gonna, hey, how's it going? Or are you gonna just kind of stand there and wait for somebody to take notice of you?
I'm gonna start climbing the tree, like, very, like, waiting for them to take notice, but I'm not hiding the fact that I'm just randomly climbing the tree just for shits and giggles.
All right.
I'm gonna act very not skillful at it.
All right. That's gonna be. Oh, that's gonna even because you already tried. So that means you're gonna have to come around and actually be here around where they should be. Let's see if he takes notice of you then. You're not trying to.
No, like, I was actually
Okay.
kind of, like, making it obvious. Like, I just been sitting around and they got bored.
All right. The guy who's watching him does take notice of you and like he was focused on him and then suddenly
He made a loud noise?
yeah, like
I'm gonna fall out of the tree.
he visually kind of jumped.
When his attention turns towards her, I pull the ring out of my pocket.
All right.
I'm gonna, like, fall out of the tree.
Are you all right?
Sorry, you just scared me. I was getting bored.
I didn't notice you. Like, he visually seems like he's even more nervous now and stuff. I didn't notice you there at all.
This is a fine oak you have. How old is it?
I don't know. It's been here longer than I've been.
It's a beautiful tree. May I take a cutting from it?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Well, thank you.
I found it. Can you describe it again for me, please? I just need to refresh it so we can verify it right now.
It's gold. Has stone on it.
You remember what kind of stone?
Emerald.
I'm afraid this isn't yours. I'm sorry. This is a sapphire ring. Well, I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll be on our way.
Thank you again for the cutting. It was most kind of you.
Oh, of course.
Would you like to be paid for it? I'll give you 2 gold for it. Such a fine cutting from this mighty tree. Take a couple walnuts too.
Yeah.
I give him 2 golds.
Thank you. Like he kind of
Painted coppers.
I thought they didn't exist in this game.
Yeah, they're painted.
There's just random pieces of copper. They're not even a copper piece. It's just found these 2 slabs of copper and I painted them. Here you go. He.
Sorry for wasting your time.
He just seems kind of like, all right, I got gold. It's no problem. He quickly turns and starts making his way towards the front door. And stuff. He's still fidgety, not so much now that it looks like he's going to go back, especially after he got gold.
I'm an asshole.
Yes.
The life of a true neutral. Fuck everybody.
Electroplated gold.
Yeah.
I really want.
And he does, at that point, he does get inside. And
I do actually grab a chunk of branch, like enough for a bow.
yeah.
I mean, if I remember correctly, the ring I have is a silver ring with a sapphire on it, correct? I just wanted to be wrong twice.
Double wrong.
As soon as the door closes, you can hear all the locks going back in.
Let's get out.
We head out without a word, and then we'll talk.
Alright, so while that's going on, you finish your ale after a bit of time. And there's still not a whole lot of people in here.
I missed a golden opportunity to poison someone.
Yeah, you did.
Forgot I had poison. I paid a lot of money for that poison.
Darn. You didn't poison somebody.
Darn it.
What a tragedy.
That poison costs fucking money, you know.
And you wanted to waste it on a bandit?
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
He's a bad guy.
you're probably might not be a bandit.
He might not be.
Because adventure, I never specified what type of adventurer he was.
True. But he was fucking destroying the house before we showed up.
Maybe he's just not clean.
He doesn't sleep on his bed.
Maybe he's grown used to the adventuring lifestyle and only sleeps on a bedroll in front of the fireplace. Oh,
The house is covered in dust.
He was an adventurer at one point, and he went out on travels.
I think
for a while,
our retired
and
adventurer
he
is
lost
on an adventure.
A ring. Yeah. But okay. Finish it again. There's not a lot of activity going on in the bar. It's still really too early. The majority of people who are actually there right now are eating over anything, but they filter out pretty quick. Like they come and go. With nobody's staying, and just the barkeep and some of the waiters and waitresses are kind of looking at you mildly concerned, and none of them care enough to actually. Well, I mean, they don't really know you, so it's kind of one of those things. Like maybe this is just normal for you. It's concerning, but
Dwarven blood.
yeah,
Even a dwarf.
you could be a half dwarf. They don't know. Again, they don't care enough to find out, but
I mean, like a 6-foot dwarf.
half dwarf. You could be a half dwarf, half giant.
Dude, that's gross.
Hey, the giants took enough from the dwarves already.
Stop.
That's why I stopped, because I realized where I was going. It's just like, I don't like where this is.
This is going to a deep, dark place.
Damn it. So
I ask him, Barkeep, what's going on?
what do you mean?
Any new news?
Ask about rumors. That's how you get adventure hooks.
It's true.
Have you heard about the Jarl's son? He's just... But, what'd you say?
Any new news?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, still early on in the day. There's not been too much activity, and I've been stuck here. Most I can really tell you is pretty common knowledge.
Miserable.
I want to kill myself. Every day I look in the mirror and I hate what I see. But the town, I mean, the news about the town possibly having to move, but that's fairly common knowledge. Anybody can really tell you about that here. I don't have a particular...
How long have you been here?
Far too long.
Standing at this table, yes, far too long. But...
Oh.
6, 7 years.
Any place you like to go? Around? Like any place you like to go to be alone to think?
My room?
No, I mean like outside. Any...
Yeah, I'm getting kind of creepy, man. It's kind of creepy just
Are you
randomly
asking
ask
me
somebody
out?
you don't know.
It's...
I'm an old man.
Oh yeah!
I'm a really old
You're
man.
Old. Forgot you were an old guy.
I just need to find a place to think.
The Gardens.
I mean, there are technical gardens. There is a... What's that? The old well in town. I mean, it's
It's where people throw the children they don't want. Perfect place to be.
Wow!
not just the children. The old get thrown down there too.
Oh my goodness. Really, it's just where you get rid of all the things you don't want.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a great place to think.
your
ex-wife?
wife is asking too many questions. Throw it down there. The tax collector keeps asking for the money he's owed. Throw him down there. It's your dreams and aspirations already thrown down there.
Someone throw them down there before you up there.
My self-esteem, never had it, but if I did, it'd be thrown down there. My sex life thrown down there.
The well sounds like a cool place to kick it.
Club well.
He goes there. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? The well. No, I want to. I'm so happy Jill's not here. She
You better shut that down so fast.
yeah, she would have been, no, I'm not. Thank you. Add
It's
50
not
gold
one.
pieces to your... Not good. But yeah, it's the old town well. It doesn't get too much use anymore. I mean, that one's long since dried up. It's mostly just there as almost decoration now. But
There's people at your house.
Yeah, they're the ones who brought the gecko.
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 Crested gecko.
Mm-hmm.
It has no tail.
Apparently, whoever had it, like they got it, they ended up getting it from somebody else, and the person who had it before them was apparently pretty abusive or something towards it.
Shite.
And they just had nowhere to keep it. Dad brought up that there was the...
What happened?
It was Sam. He'll recover.
he'll get better. It's just fucking Sam.
He's a youth.
He's one of the
Them
young
damn
people's,
dirty youths.
Millennials.
Millennials.
We're millennials. Shut up.
Don't remind me. We're the
I
best
share a generation with these people.
I'm gonna like call millennial 1 millennial 2. Anything before 95 is millennial 1. Anything after that's millennial 2.
At least we're number 1.
The disgusting 2000 babies. Gross.
This year would be the last year that anybody from the 90s would actually be in high school.
About time.
That's sad. That's really sad. Ew.
Unless they got held back, but then I'm not counting those people.
I forgot just how much art I found for this thing. I'm a vulture!
Yeah, you bought it recently.
Connor! Connor the vulture. Well, I call him Connor the condor, but...
I wasn't aware you gave it a name.
Yeah, it's
How
Connor.
you been?
Alive.
You been
I
alive?
live!
Working. Making videos.
Working.
Sleeping.
And then repeat?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, once every other month I might be here. If we take out the last 2 months and average it out.
Oh. Like he said,
Pizza chips?
The well.
yeah. He explains it to you. It's the well's been long since the well he's talking about. It's long since been not used and stuff. It's dried up, but how the plants and everything have grown there, it has a pretty calming feel, and not a lot of people tend to go there. It's normally pretty secluded and stuff. It's in the northern part of the town. Because it used to be a lot smaller when it expanded out. So.
I asked him where to find it. You know, he said northern part, but he never said
If you
how to get there.
when you leave here, if you go towards the church, and then take a left, just follow that road a ways, and it'll take you there. Is that all you wanted to know? Or?
That's it for now. I give him a little tip for the information.
He
Then head out.
He looks kind of confused on how he earned it, but he accepts it anyway. So have a nice day.
You too.
And thank you. He goes back to his work, looking a bit more perplexed, but continues on. You're making your way there, I take it, or are you
Yep.
going to do... All right.
Oh!
That's what you hear when you make it to the well. And it's
It's the mowing well.
There's cries of old people thrown down there.
I just woke up down here.
I'm not dead yet. I'm just thinking like the Monty Python.
But when you get there, it's fairly well. It's a fairly well kept area. There's some overgrown moss and stuff that's creeped up on some of the walls and around the well's edge and everything. There's a couple of old stone benches around it. several thin trees have grown around it as well, and you can see birds and some other animals in it. One part of the well's wall has collapsed inwards, not fully, but it's definitely breaking away and falling inwards.
Drink those Pringles.
The way you, well, that's how you're supposed to.
That's why they come in container.
That's why your can can't fit in it.
There's it's not Miranda. There's a makeshift wooden kind of ceiling over the. It's not directly attached to the well, but it does cover the upper part of the well.
Is it one that goes like this, or is it one that?
No, it's almost sloped in a bit. It's pretty crudely made in terms of thing. It looks like not a carpenter or anything came and made. It looks like somebody just.
It looks like not a carpenter made.
Not a carpenter made.
I like it.
Those
Looks
damn
like not a
SPI
carpenter.
workers, they don't know nothing.
That's great.
It was probably paid in gold-plated copper.
Paid in bubblegum.
This is.
This is double mint, not bubble.
Double bubba.
I said literally anything but cinnamon gum. God.
What is
Big
use
red?
magic devices charisma? Gross.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Use magic
devices
devices
charisma.
Yeah, that's one I always thought was odd.
But
Like-
not a lot of people really use that skill anyway.
I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be used for. Cause
Wands.
usually you would give the item to a spellcaster, but they can already use it unless they're trying to do a different. If they're
It's
trying
like
to
if
do
the-
a shrine or something.
It's if rogues are trying to use wands and stuff.
Well, that's probably more relevant to me then.
Rogues and rangers and stuff like
And
that.
usually-
People who are capable of magic but aren't strictly magic users. So,
Let's see.
I see.
That's why I've never
Magic
used
fingers.
it. I'm usually playing magic.
What?
there's two people nearby the well. One of them's
Throwing at a child, ah!
you don't know if it's a child.
It's a no.
You just see the bag.